Welcome to the Utah Golf Association Annual Awards Banquet. I'm Marquis McLean, host of the Utah Golf Reround Show. We're here in the ABC Sports Studios to bring you a look at the UGA Year in Review. Here's Sports Director Wesley Ruff, along with news anchor Nick McGurk and meteorologist Alana Brophy, with a look back at the 2018 season.
The Utah Golf Association season began this year in St. George, Utah, where Connor Howe, Brigham Gibbs, Kelsey Chugg, and Kurt Bernheisel claimed Winter Champs tournament wins. To make it a clean sweep from the UGA office, board member Amy Mayberry captured her first Winter Champs medal, winning the women's second division.
Call them the perfect storm at the Women's Spring Open. First-time duo Corrine Larson and Sadie Palmer swept through the competition, winning by 30 points in the tournament's team-modified Stableford format.
Becoming one of a select few that have won the Utah State Amateur and the Utah Mid-Amateur, Darren Overson added the Mid-Am trophy to his career win total with a victory over defending champ and duo trophy holder Dan Horner. Overson finished at 7 under par, and Kurt Siddons won the senior division at 2 under par.
Give it up for the ladies. Sunny skies for these gals. BYU teammates Naomi Soifua and Anna Kennedy claimed victory in the 36-hole women's 4-ball event. Shooting a combined 20 under par, the duo claimed a 3-shot victory at Rose Park.
The Utah Golf Association crowned a new champion in the Utah Senior Amateur this year as Brigham Gibbs defeated defending champ Brett Sampson 1-up in the championship match at Glen Wild Golf Club. Heber Jacobson won the Super Senior title for golfers over age 65, cruising to a 7-6 victory, while Scott Burt from Bountiful Ridge won the Net Division 3-2.
Fresh off of his runner-up finish in the Utah Junior Amateur Championship, teenager Preston Summerhays was not about to let Utah's biggest amateur trophy escape his grasp. Summerhays bested University of Utah golfer Kyler Dunkel 3-2 in the championship match to win Utah Amateur Golf's most prestigious event, the 120th Utah State Amateur. Everyone involved with the Utah State Amateur is proud of the event's tradition, dating to 1899. The best part of the State Am is the way its history keeps being updated. Preston Summerhays added another element to his family's chapter of tournament lore, and that's only part of what he accomplished by beating Dunkel on June 16th at the Oak Ridge Country Club. About 6 weeks short of his 16th birthday, Summerhays became the youngest winner of the tournament, topping the legendary George Von Elm, who was 16 in 1917 when he won for the first time. The summary of his State Am victory is simple. Summerhays wore down every opponent with his consistent play, a phrase that may not give him enough credit for making a bunch of birdies. He wobbled slightly in the final match, and yet he led the last 30 holes and never gave Dunkel much of an opening. He's a worthy champion in every way. And, as has been the case with other members of the extended Summerhays golfing family, his career will be fascinating to watch. Summerhays later in the summer made an historic run at the U.S. Amateur Qualifier. Summerhays made the rounds at Soldier Hollow Silver Course in 19 under par, 65-60 for a 125 total to claim the medalist honors and punch his ticket to Pebble Beach. Summerhays, according to the USGA, is the first player to shoot 125 in U.S. Amateur Sectional qualifying since 2011. His second round 60 included 10 birdies and an eagle on the 404-yard par 4 14th hole. But don't feel bad for runner-up Kyler Dunkel, because the Ute senior went on to win the Colorado Amateur and was the low amateur at this year's Utah Open at Riverside Country Club. He was medalist in 2 of the Utes' fall season events, and he also qualified for the U.S. Amateur this year.
The UGA crowned a first-time winner in Kirsten Fotu at the Mary Lou Baker Open. I see 100% of success in this girl's future. The 19-year-old claimed her first ever UGA trophy at Wasatch Mountain, finishing the 36-hole event at 8 under par, beating the queens of Utah golf in Kelsey Chugg, Carly Delynn Hirsch, and Sunias.
With a birdie on the first playoff hole, Ron Davis won the Amateur Championship Division of the Doug Vilvin Utah Senior Open at 4 under par at Tawana Vista Golf Course in Wendover, Nevada.
Doing well in a high-pressure situation, Utah Valley University's Carly Delynn Hirsch shot 70-72 to win the Utah Women's Stroke Play Championship. It's the first major solo win for Carly of a UGA championship, which cemented her name as one of Utah's best. UVU women's golf coach Sunias won the senior division, adding another win to her impressive golf career.
The Utah Golf Association saw a familiar name claim its 112th Women's State Amateur. High schooler Tess Blair, younger sister of former state champion Serene Blair, beat an impressive list of Utah women amateurs at Bonneville Golf Course to add her name to the Utah Women's State Amateur Trophy. The Blair sisters' style of golf works equally well in stroke play, yet there's something about the way their consistent ball striking and ability to make one par after another wears down opponents in match play. And that was illustrated by the way the Bingham High senior Tess Blair dominated the Women's State Amateur this year. Blair made a lot of routine pars on her way to the title. Even so, one spectacular par turned the August 2nd final match permanently in her favor. Blair's chip-in, after taking a penalty stroke on the par 3 number 9, started her run of winning the last 5 holes, giving her a 6-5 victory over Jessica Sloot. Blair's win came during a big summer for teenagers in the UGA Championships. Blair, 17, is the youngest winner of the Utah Women's Amateur since Terry Norman Hansen, also 17 but about 3 weeks younger, claimed her first title in 1980. Runner-up Jessica Sloot ended Kelsey Chugg's bid for a 5th state amateur title with a 4-3 win in the semifinals. Sloot, a Colorado State sophomore, also finished second in the women's 4-ball championship this season with Carly DeLynn Hirsch. The women's amateur outcome followed the 2014 triumph of Blair's sister, Serene, then a San Diego State golfer and now a professional. Tess Blair, who's committed to Sacramento State, was the qualifying medalist and never had to play beyond the 16th hole in any of her 4 matches.
Randy Hicken captured the Senior Stroke Play Championship at Glen Eagle this year with a come-from-behind win as he posted under par scores each day of the 54-hole tournament, the only player in the field to do so. UGA board member Steve Brinton, the 1998 state amateur runner-up, won the Super Senior Division by 2 strokes, shooting a final round 69. His final round just happened to be on Brinton's 68th birthday, and he just missed shooting his age for the first time.
The Utah Golf Association's 4-ball championship ended with a back-to-back champion in both divisions as John Wright and Brigham Gibbs pulled off the repeat performance in the championship division, while Kurt Siddons and Brett Sampson defended their senior title at Park Meadows Country Club.
It was clear skies and smooth sailing for Sue Nias. Her reign continued as fighter jets flew above the Utah Women's Senior Amateur Championship, becoming the only 3rd player to win the event at least 4 times. Sue Nias tackled Hubbard Golf Course on Hill Air Force Base for the 26th playing of the senior women's flagship, walking away with the victory by finishing at 5 under par for the tournament and winning by 9 shots. With the victory, Nias tied the great Gwen Adams with 4 titles. With the possibility to win 4 years in a row and a potential 5th overall, Nias will look to tie Annette Giotti's record next year.
Utah continued its winning streak as they successfully defended and brought home the cup from the Utah-Arizona shootout at Flagstaff Ranch Golf Club. The team UGA won by 2 points, 37-35, extending Utah's current winning streak to 9 straight years.
3 champions were crowned at the UGA Invitational hosted by Jeremy Ranch Golf and Country Club. Wrapping up the UGA championship season were Darren Overson, Brigham Gibbs, and Annette Giotti. UGA teams took the top 3 spots at this year's Southwest Team Challenge at Reflection Bay Golf Club. Ryan Brimley, Darren Overson, Randy Hicken, and Ron Davis claimed the trophy with 48 modified Stableford points. By sweeping the podium, the UGA team showed that amateur golf in Utah is strong and a force to be reckoned with.
Congratulations to the winners of this year's UGA Major Championships and another season of strong competition in Utah amateur golf. Many thanks to Wesley Ruff, the ABC4 studio crew, and Fairways writer Kurt Craigthorpe. Look for us in the spring, write in your email for the 5th season of the Utah Golf Reround Show, and remember, just click play.
Just try picturing an important Utah golf tournament without Doug Vilvan helping to administer it. Vilvan, who passed away on December 23rd at the age of 70, is one of those people who will be noticeable in his absence. As a rules golf expert and someone who loved the game, Vilvan is a legendary figure in Utah golf. Vilvan has been described as a golf advocate, and that's a good word for him in multiple ways. He cared about the game and the people who play it and oversee it, both on a recreational and a competitive level. Formerly the head professional at Park City Golf Course, Vilvan created a legacy by building the facility now called Golf the Round in South Salt Lake, with a giant driving range and a 9-hole executive course. An alumnus of Highland High School and Utah State, Vilvan was a 2-time Utah Section PGA Professional of the Year and was a Utah Senior Open honoree. His wife, Denise, is a UGA board member. He's also survived by a son and a daughter. Gary Chadwick spent most of his life working in the architectural supply business, but members of the Utah golf community may never have known that he was involved in anything other than golf. Chadwick passed away on Christmas Day at the age of 80, having devoted himself to golf and seemingly working at every event, usually alongside his friend, Sherm Hatfield. One of their names is hardly ever mentioned without the others, and they were co-honorees of the 2017 Utah Senior Open and co-winners of the Utah Section PGA President's Award in 2014. Chadwick was a UGA board member for 12 years and a president of the organization, which honored him with the Gold Club Award in 1995. He also served for many years on the Utah Junior Golf Association Board of Trustees. The UGA has named one of its age divisions and Golfer of the Year awards in his honor. The young Utah golfers who played for the Junior America's Cup teams he captained for 10 years have especially fond memories of him, as do many other golf administrators and players. Chadwick is survived by his wife, Elaine, and 4 children.